So today we're going to start the conversation with Nicholas Falk, venture partner at Erez Capital. Nicholas, please unmute your line and tell us what you're doing.
Hi, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
So we
Thanks
don't
for
know about Erez Capital. Well, let's start by your introducing us to Erez Capital.
Yeah, sure. So who are we? We are an early stage venture capital. We do seed to Series D. We do SPVs as well. So our sweet spot is 1 million to 20 million valuation, demonstrated revenue growth, product market fit, and a founding team, a quality founding team. So what that means is really it implies that they are past, well, they have an MVP that's working, right? So our check size goes up to 2 million. And what our focus is on is how companies leverage AI to disrupt, traditional tech, industries like, med, uh, property or real estate, finance, fintech.
How big is the fund?
We are targeted as 50 million, and we're a little less than half committed right now.
And have you started investing already?
Yes, we have 6 investments. I think I'll cover some in a little bit. But yes, we have invested already, and we have a large focus on fintech, defense tech, energy tech, real estate, and what our philosophy is very similar to yours actually. It's really we are founder friendly. We are partners with the growth, with the founders' growth. So we have a large venture partner network, and we're using our huge network to create a network effect. A lot of times founders they have a lot of gaps, or they're looking for advice or things that they're missing. So whether it could be go-to-market negotiation, industry expertise, or introductions, chances are they can find it in our network. So what our whole philosophy and approach is being founder friendly and being the growth partner. And so our firm really we look for several focuses. Med, real estate, fintech, and how AI can be used to leverage and disrupt these industries.
Nicholas, let me ask you some questions, and let's be precise in answering those. What is the geographical footprint of where you like to invest?
So we like to invest in US and MENA. These are the 2 areas right now. Yes.
Middle East and Northern Africa.
We haven't done anything yet, but yes, we are open to that.
Why is that?
I think because my partner, he worked for Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs before, so he has an interest in that area.
Okay, so let's talk about your AI investment thesis. How are you looking at AI? What do you want to invest in? What do you not want to invest in? And what are you investing in? We'll do some case studies as well.
Sure. Okay, so for AI, so what we're looking for are identifying startups that leverage AI to significantly disrupt. So what I mean by that, so we're not just looking for an AI wrapper. We're not looking for a wrapper that just wraps chat or Gemini or whatever into something that, because that's not really
advantage. You cannot build a company on that.
Exactly. You can't build a company on that. I mean, but there's a lot of startups doing that right now, but because it's hot. But it's not defensible, and it's just not a good way to create a business.
I think just, for those of you who are listening, it's actually not a bad business to do a wrapper. You can build a business by doing AI wrappers that are specific to a vertical or specific to a use case, and you would find customers. It's better as a bootstrap business. VCs are not going to invest in wrappers because the VC funded company has to go from $0 to $100 million in 5 to 7 years. So you need defensible competitive advantage, you need an exit strategy and so forth, none of which are going to be viable with just a wrapper business. But if you're doing a bootstrap business, a wrapper business can actually work.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. If you're bootstrapping and you're trying to keep it lean, yeah, it's totally viable. And with the tools right now, yeah, you can definitely do it. Because I was a former founder and I bootstrapped it, and it's totally viable. And you get 100% of your capital, right? I mean, it's 100% yours. But yeah, but for a VC standpoint, it's not defensible. You have a lot of it's not repeatable. Well, it is repeatable, but it's the advantage.
It's not defensible because
Yes,
the minutes of something successful comes about that is easy, there's going to be a million copycats. So
yeah,
that's not a good VC business. That's
right.
so easy to replicate, so easy to copy.
Exactly. So we're looking for something that's defensible, that actually has great technology, but also solves a pain point. I mean, I think a lot of the times the pain point and the product market fit is we get all caught up in the technology, right? It's what's the pain point? What's it solving? And crucially, the second point is are people willing to pay for that? I mean, it'll be great if you solve a pain point, but if nobody pays for that, then that's not a viable business. So it's you need to be able to create something that has a defensible position, that solves a pain point, that also is something that people will want to pay for. It's painful enough that people want to pay for it. And
let's do the examples of what you have invested in to, I think theoretically it's hard to grasp for people listening. Let's do use cases.
Sure. So I think one use case would be Curio. So while this is not exactly AI, but it's energy tech. So what that Curio is, a company that deals with nuclear waste. So it's kind of AI adjacent, if you will, because it's energy. So it deals with nuclear. It invented a technology that is able to recycle nuclear fuel with 97% efficiency, and also reduces waste by 96%. So if you think about kind of the TAM on this, it's a $53 billion market. And that this technology has been proven, and so this is real technology, right? It's not like wrap or anything, but I mean, I can get into more details on other.
So, Nicholas, this 1Mby1M focuses only on tech startups. So if you could keep your examples just to the information technology field, specifically AI, that would be helpful right now.
Sure. Okay. So for Unplex, we have one that deals with AI powered payments, and
that's more AI fintech. That's a great.
Yes, AI fintech. So the key here is that they deal specifically for mobile payments, and an estimated half of all payments are mobile. If you know, it's a huge market, right? We all know that. And what this is,
what is the AI angle?
The AI angle is the customer experience and how it's interfaced with WhatsApp. So it's focused on the Indian market for expats. So for India, about majority of the WhatsApp users are from India. If you look at the WhatsApp users, it's about 900 million users in India alone. Brazil is the second largest with 150, and then US is about 100 million. But yeah, it's a huge adoption in WhatsApp, and it enables payments on WhatsApp, which reduces a lot of the friction. But also the AI angle is the customer customer interaction and the customer service angle. So it reduces a lot of the friction with the payments.
I don't
And
understand what is the AI angle. I understand the WhatsApp angle. I understand why WhatsApp payment is interesting. I don't understand the AI angle.
so it customize, so the customers can go in. It's the customer service, right? It's the interaction with the AI that enables where's my payments, or it reduces a lot of the friction with the
So, for those of you who are listening, I want to point out something, and I have companies in the 1M by 1M portfolio right now where I'm experiencing this as well in our premium program. Sometimes your primary value proposition, even though you have some AI here and there, your primary value proposition may not be an AI value proposition, right? So in this case, I think the use case that we're working on with Nick right now, this is not, the primary value proposition is not AI. The primary value proposition is WhatsApp payment. And Nick is absolutely right in that there is an incredible number of WhatsApp users around the world, especially overseas. And in fact, I was just thinking that these 100 million US users, probably a large percentage of that is Indians who are communicating with people at home, right? So I know that even in Europe, we have our European family and friends also use WhatsApp very extensively. So overseas, WhatsApp adoption has been fantastic. So, cross-border payments on WhatsApp is a very valuable use case, very valuable, opportunity to, create a company. So that is the real value proposition. AI may be doing some things here and there. Maybe the software development is happening with a lot of AI co-pilots. That doesn't make you an AI company. So, in 1M by 1M, we work on positioning a lot. How you position your company is really key, and how, especially if you're going out to raise money, it's going to be really key to explain what kind of a company are you building and what is the business. So if your primary value proposition is not AI, do not pitch it as an AI company. That's my guidance. And I'm seeing this a lot right now because everybody's trying to ride on the AI bandwagon. It doesn't, if you position yourself as an AI company and then the investors receiving that pitch don't see AI in it, they don't like that. So that's just something for the audience to take away. Nick, let's do another use case, another company that you've invested in.
Yeah, sure. So think this other one, well, it's a fintech, but the AI angle is not really that much of an AI angle. It's more to do with it's earned wage access. So
Also, fintech. Is your firm specialization to a large extent on fintech? You have very good fintech case studies.
Yeah, we do have a specialization for fintech, also the energy, real estate, med. But yeah, fintech has been. I mean, that's my background has been in finance as well. I've been in various roles for quant finance, managing portfolios. So yeah, it's fintech is definitely.
The one that you're talking about, earned wages. This competes with earning and those kinds of companies. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, it does. It does. The angle is that they look for more of a community base or credit union angle. Because if you look at the credit unions and the community, they don't have the IT support. They don't have like the big resources, right? So looking for a build solution, if you
So
will.
this is a
Not
white
a build solution.
solution for the credit unions to offer this service to their members.
Yeah, this is our angle, right? It's to see, it's the buy versus build solution, right? It's the
Yeah, that's
because a
very
lot of
interesting. Yeah.
exactly. So this it's called clock out. They offer earned wage access to these institutions where they might not have the budget. Well, they don't have the budget to create these solutions. And if you have went to a credit union or a community bank before, they're it's 2025, right? But then there's still the technology for kind of the user interface.
Mhm.
It's horribly out of date, right? It's a lot of the times, the portal is just it's not really nice. So and it's not integrated. You don't have a lot of payments. It's not you can't set up automated payments, so maybe sometimes you can, but sometimes the credit cards are not like connected with your bank, your account, and your credit union. So things like that. This enables earned wage access for the customers for these local, regional, and also credit unions. And yeah, these are also the types of customers that may need this, and also reduces the dependency on payday loans or things that are much more expensive, right?
Much more expensive and
Yeah,
kind of shark-like, right?
yeah, yeah. And while there's not like a huge AI angle here, we like the
Yeah, but
the
it's a great fintech story.
yeah, yeah,
Well, the way I look at it is not everything has to be AI, right? AI is kind of built into how companies are being built right now, right? Software is being developed with AI co-pilots, and that's kind of becoming a given. There's a lot of AI utilization in marketing and sales in all kinds of functions, in customer support for sure. But there are, I mean, the core value propositions of fintech still are really interesting core value propositions, whether the ones that you've just discussed, whether it's payment, cross-border payments on WhatsApp, or payday, access to earned wage. These are excellent fintech value propositions. So AI first is not the only way to pitch a company, because that may not be the core value proposition that you are bringing to the table. All these other categories, whether it's prop tech or fintech or health tech, these are all, they all exist. They all are open still, and there are lots of unsolved problems in all of those areas.
yeah. I mean, right, I totally agree. I think that's the AI native or AI. It's really what is the pain point, right? It's to get at the real kind of why the company should be AI native in the first place is, what does AI do better at that pain point or whatever pain point you're trying to solve than other solutions? I mean, that's the really key, right? And a lot of times, there might be solutions already that are pretty good. So what is that next level that AI can really enhance that other solutions can't? And I think that's the one of the things that it's a challenge too.
So
It,
let's look
it
at Nick. Let's look at some of the companies that are here and see what they are doing, and what can we learn from them. Yeah.
yeah, sounds good.